Okay, so here's our second video for the song called Blue Moon, the instrumental from the 1950s. And hopefully with the first video, you've understood how to make your chords, C plus G, A minor 7, D minor 7, and the G in this format, so it's nice and simple to get to. You've also hopefully understood about the one finger per fret rule melody note playing that we did. And hopefully you've absorbed how to play the intro like this. And each of those fretted notes needs to sound as clean as the open note would sound. Right, so here's how we play sheet 1 of the tablature from the intro, the actual song itself. I'm going to play this really simply the way I've set it out in the tablature, and that's how I advise you to learn it, and then we can start to jazz the whole thing up and add techniques into it. So here's what we have. We start with the C plus the G after the intro, and we do this. We play the melody note of the G, top string, then we play the C plus G chord twice, A minor 7 twice, D minor 7 once, followed by the melody notes as such. Back to the C plus G, A minor 7, D minor 7, melody notes as such, C, this time just a plain C, twice, A minor 7, twice, D minor 7 once, followed by these melody notes, back to the C chord, the plain C, A minor 7, D minor 7, and G. Now I'm quickly going to go on to sheet 2 because it's identical apart from the end bit and one change of chord from a C7 to an E7. So watch me do it. Second sheet, top of the page. Start with the melody note of G, C plus G twice, A minor 7 twice, D minor 7 once, melody notes again, back to the C plus G twice, A minor 7 twice, D minor 7 once, same melody notes again for this part. Now this is where it changes. We go to an E7 this time, twice. That sounds nice. A minor 7 twice, D minor 7 once, and then followed by these melody notes. And lastly, we end differently by doing a C, plain C, a D minor 7 twice, and then a C for 3 times. 1, 2, 3, and a pause on the last beat. Okay, so that's how we do those 2 sheets, and that gives us our verses for this song. So I suggest you learn that now and you get it really nice. So one final thing before I sign off. When you're playing this, you need to make sure that the melody notes on the top string pop out. I'm going to show you the techniques that I employ. I'll turn the guitar this way. What I do is because I keep my fingernails and thumbnail long, I do my chords through like that and pop the first string. So watch me do the first part. Here's the melody note of the G. Then I do this. Now notice how the melody note really popped out on that for the Blue Moon. And what I'm doing is I'm going through the chord of 5, 4, 3, 2 and then popping the 1, so I get that. That way I ensure that my melody note pops out. If you're using like a plectrum or your finger, or in this case my fingernail, you can do the same thing, but you're going to strum downwards towards the body of the guitar to get this to pop. Watch. There's the note. And that's the way I came down to the guitar, so I make sure this pops out. If you're not careful and you just sweep through, you might miss the melody note. So I want you to learn that next, and then I'll show you the final part of the song, and then we can look at techniques. Okay, so have fun doing this, and I'll be back with you soon.